So for new employees, giving them just little bits of the information, not making half of a day their onboarding all about cybersecurity. That would be horrible, even for somebody that's in the profession. So just giving them some of those basic, nobody's going to ask for codes. Nobody's going to ask for your password. If it seems like the boss is asking you to do something, follow your procedures, don't engage with them, seek help outside of that. So those are your basic pieces there. And then just make security awareness fun. That's probably the most important thing there, is to make it something enjoyable. Go over an email that maybe did come in and was spotted and just show it to everybody and say, here's where they tried. These are the things to watch out for. Having lunch and learns, or even small get-togethers where you go through and look at emails or look at other attacks against security. Just look at those and talk through them. Treat the users like they are the adults that they are. So you should update them as newer threats come about. So if you're not talking about AI being used by attackers now, you should make them aware that you are less likely to see those poorly spelled emails or the ones with bad grammar, because the attackers can now leverage AI to do all the email writing themselves. You don't have to update the content all that often, just as new threats come about. But what you should do is you should break that content up, and you should just send it out bit by bit, because this needs to be something that's done throughout the year, not just because, oh, it's October and it's Cybersecurity Month. It needs to be done in small pieces for everybody to just keep it towards the top of their mind. The area where employees make mistakes that hurt a company from a cybersecurity standpoint is that just simply that we're human. We have a strong desire to want to help each other. And when we see something come across our email or come through our chat that says, hey, I need you to help me with something, you instinctively want to do that because that is your coworker and you're wanting to help this person out. Or it could be who you think is a customer and you're of course wanting to help them out. So having to break that down a little bit is really an important piece. And it's simply telling the person, okay, you don't have to drop everything and go help do whatever the email asked you to do. You need to take that extra step and just ask, is this how we want to approach this? Is this actually the real thing? Training and policies will help. So an example would be if you were getting an email that says, I need X number of dollars transferred to an account because of these reasons. And this looks like it's coming from your boss or coming from the CFO of your company. If your policy says any transfer over $5,000, $50,000, whatever, if that transfer is more than that, you must then pick up the phone and actually speak to that person. You don't just fill that request through email. Or same thing, if that request came in through a phone call, because voice AI is a real thing, you would then say, great, thank you. You'd hang up, and then you'd send an email to that person to say, did you just hit me up for $50,000? So that training, to not necessarily train out that willingness to help, but to train in the, okay, help them, but also know that this may not be legitimate, and take that extra moment to confirm it.